Hey guys, Jen Crowder here. Today I'm going to talk to you about social media. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. Number one, your social media is going to be your storefront for your business. Number two, this is where you get to add so much of you into the equation. You get to share what you're doing in your life, what value you can add to other people. This is where you can really start connecting with people that are following you. So I'm going to share with you things to do to rock your social media. And then I'm going to share with you those things not to do, things that we learned the hard way. So get your paper and pen ready because here we go. All right, so number one, guys, the first thing, pick one social media platform and stick to it. So I know some of us are on Facebook, some of us are on Instagram, some of us are wondering, what's this likes page? Do I need one? Whatever platform you feel most comfortable with, that's the one that you're going to start your coaching journey and start sharing it on. For most of us, that's our personal Facebook page. If you're more comfortable with Instagram, then, please choose that one. So pick one and stick with that and get really good with it. I learned so many things about social media just from coaching that some of them I'm going to share with you guys. But, if I had been bouncing all over the place, I don't think I would have really understood, for me, it's Facebook, the Facebook platform. The second thing, your profile picture, make sure it's you. Make sure it's your face. If you go to my page, it's got a picture of me. Currently, right now, it's got me and one of my boys. But, it's definitely, they know that's me. So, don't put, just a picture of your dog or your new baby, because as cute as they are, people want to see you. They want to be able to put your face to the name, know who they're talking to. The next thing is to be consistent on social media. This is so important, guys. When you start your coaching journey, people are going to be skeptic. They're going to be like, I'm not sure, is this person really going to stick with coaching? This is where you're going to build trust with people. They're going to realize that you're not just, talking the talk, you're walking the walk. They're going to be watching. So consistently post on social media. I post there every single day, even when I'm sick, even when I don't want to. They may not be the best posts, but I'm there. I strive to post 2 to 5 times a day. Everyone kind of, gets their little sweet spot of when they post, the different times, and, how often. For me, I love posting in the morning around like 7, 8 o'clock, then around lunchtime, and then usually in evening posts like 7:30, 8 p.m. But sometimes it varies. But you kind of got to figure out when are your followers online and kind of, get yourself into a routine. Now, your Facebook page or your platform, like I said, it's going to be about you. Okay, so the next thing that you need to do is you need to make a list of 5 things that make you you. Okay, so for example, I'm a mom. I'm a mom of all boys. So I'm going to share that. I'm going to always talk about, things about having to do with being a mom, raising 5 boys, how I don't always know what I'm doing. I'm going to be sharing that, baseball is huge. Most people that follow me, they know that, I live at the baseball field. So during baseball season, you're going to see posts from the baseball field. Obviously I love health and fitness, so I'm going to be sharing my workouts. I'm going to be sharing clean eating recipes. I'm going to be sharing that on my page. Fashion, makeup, hair. For having 5 boys, I'm still extremely girly. So I'm going to share those things on there. Sometimes I love doing a post like, hey, I'm getting ready to, get a new pair of shoes, help me pick which one. Engaging your audience is, crucial. Getting people really, having that conversation just on your news feed is always fun to build those relationships. And then my faith. I love using this coaching journey to share my faith with others. So you better believe I'm going to be sprinkling that all over my page as much as I can. And those things are going to make people connect to me. if they find something like, oh my goodness, I'm at the baseball field too, they're going to start watching my posts. They're going to be able to connect. We're going to build a connection upon that. So make a list of the 5 things that make you you. And those are some areas of things you can start sprinkling on your social media page. Each day, though, I try to make one of my posts something having to do with my challenge group. Maybe I share something like, I just did my workout. I might have a workout sweaty selfie. I might share a clean eating recipe for dinner, a healthy snack. I might share something having to do with coaching. Maybe I'm excited. I'm getting on a team call and I can't wait to, get my cup filled up by others. Maybe I'm reading this personal development book and how cool is it that, my job requires me to, better myself, not just physically, but mentally. I'm going to share something. I like to call those soft posts where, I'm sharing, my challenge group. I'm sharing what coaching is doing, but it's not a bam, I'm a Beachbody coach, join my team, or hey, I've got a challenge group that's opening, we're gonna, work out, 30-minute workouts, and all of that. Yes, there's a time and place for those. We like to call those call to action posts, but that is not what I'm going to be using my social media page for all the time. We like to use an 80-20 rule where it's 80% you. And yes, that includes, you can sprinkle your soft post about your workouts, your Shakeology, your nutrition, coaching. And then 20% of it is that call to action stuff. The, hey, I'm looking to add 5 new people to my team. Or, hey, I'm getting ready to open a challenge group starting this date. I'd love for you to join, okay? The other thing is make sure you're sharing your story. We all have those things that we struggle with, and you guys would be amazed that once you get raw and vulnerable and you share those things that you're dealing with or you dealt with in the past, it really opens a door for people to connect and relate to you. And you guys better believe, even, I've been coaching almost 2 years now. Sometimes these posts, when I get really vulnerable and share things that I've either struggled with in the past or things that I've overcome, you better believe it's like a lot of this going on before I hit submit. And once I hit that post button, I run away and hide because, it's just uncomfortable. But the feeling after, I my inbox, getting messages from people saying, thank you so much. I needed to hear that. I've been struggling with the same thing, or people commenting, or, it's just like, oh my goodness, that's why I did it. It was so worth it. The other reason to share your story is, share your transformations. What are these challenge groups doing for you? How are you changing? It may not just be a physical transformation. It might be mental. There might be non-scale victories. You might, have a pair of pants that you couldn't button and now you can. Like, celebrate that. People are watching. They want to see what this is doing for you, and they want to know that, they can have that too. And plus, if you're always adding new people to your network and new people are following you, if you kind of get in this groove of every once in a while, sharing your story, sharing your transformation, all of those new people, they're going to get to connect with you because they missed it. They didn't see when you shared it, 2 months ago. So, getting in a habit of, sharing that is definitely important. Sharing transformations from your challenge group. Those are always fun, especially when you get your first one and you're like, oh my gosh, they got this because I gave them the tools to be successful. You guys just wait. It's seriously a crazy, incredible feeling. The other thing, these are just a few more to-do tips, is to stockpile your selfies. Now, when I first started coaching, I remember my social media was all my boys. I was that annoying person that would upload like 100 pictures from the zoo. And when I started coaching, I kept hearing, share your face, selfies. And I was like, oh no, I'm not going to take a selfie. I cannot take a selfie. Now, you guys better believe it. My husband calls me the selfie queen now, but it's because I realized the value of it. People want to see you. They want to see your face. They want to connect to you. So if you find a post, a message, a quote that really, strikes a chord with you, take that quote, that message, take a selfie, and then put the quote on there or something and make it yours. So what I like to do, because I don't always have pictures of me with my hair done or makeup, or, I'm busy. I don't always have time to like take pictures. Or, I might make a healthy, yummy breakfast and I'm like, ooh, that looks good, but I don't have time to post it. Take pictures. Take pictures of things that are going on in your life and keep them in your phone so that when you have time, you can sit down and, find that picture or use that picture to do a post that's going to add value to someone's life. And that's the other thing, it's kind of getting out of the habit of snap post. I know so many coaches that are, oh, that's great. And then they post, really put a little thinking. You don't have to overthink it, but, do put some thinking and thought into what you are posting. The other thing too is, making sure that you're paying attention to the time of day that you do post. If you do a post at 5 o'clock in the morning, not that many people are awake. Same thing if you're posting at 10 or 11 at night, you're probably not going to have too many people seeing your posts. So pay attention to those prime times and, put a little thought into it. If I'm going to do a call to action post, those are, I'm inviting to a challenge group, I'm inviting to the coaching opportunity. Those posts I tend to do Sunday and Monday evenings, like 7:30, 8 o'clock is kind of my golden spot time. I feel like more people are sitting down at those times than other times throughout the week. And the last two things to do, follow other coaches, follow top coaches that are successful in the business, follow coaches that you can relate to. If it's a mom that's working the business, follow them. What are they posting? And I say that because, you can get a feel for how to post without being salesy and see how they share their life and sprinkle coaching and challenge groups. And then B, it gives you a sense of inspiration. However, don't compare yourself to them. Don't allow yourself to go there. And B, don't copy their posts. Definitely take it for a source of inspiration, make it your own, and share you. And then the last thing, just be consistent, guys. People are always watching and they're waiting for you to try this new program and then give up. Because they're waiting to see, they're like, well, if she can do it, she's getting results, she's sharing about it, okay, why can't I? So stay consistent with it. Even on those days you don't feel like it, at least do one post. Stay in people's newsfeed because they are watching. So now I'm going to share with you guys the things not to do on social media. Thankfully, there's not a huge list, so we're almost done. First thing, stock photos. Please don't use stock photos. If you can Google it and get it off the Team Beachbody website, don't use it. So no picture of, Shanti and his abs or, something like that. Make it your own. Make it you working out or you with your Shakeology, talking about, how I think I did a post one time that I couldn't find my super cape, but it was a good thing I had my super foods to, tackle all 5 of my boys and take them on for the day or something. But I added me to it. I could have just posted, a picture of thing of Shakeology and been like, oh, Shakeology, you should try this. But really, who's going to want to do that? They're going to be like, nope, sorry, I'm not going to follow her anymore. The other thing, don't put your link to your website on your post. It just comes across so salesy, guys. I know our heart is in the right place and we want to give them the tools, but I always do that in a private message. After we've been chatting, they're ready to order, then here's the link. So don't share your link on your social media. It just comes across kind of icky. The other thing, I talked about this a little bit, follow other coaches for inspiration, but don't copy. You don't want to just, take somebody's words or their picture or whatever and use it as yours. Definitely add value to it, because that's what's going to make you you. That's going to make people connect to you. And then the last few things, these aren't really don'ts, these are just little reminders. Your social media following, it's going to take time. So be patient. You're going to hear crickets. You're going to do, this amazing post. You're pouring your heart and soul. You hit post and you're going to get, maybe 1 or 2 likes sometimes. And you're going to get that urge of, oh my gosh, nobody's even, I spent all this time. Nobody even saw my post. Nobody liked it. But guess what? They are. People are watching. People are, seeing what you're doing. I've had people in the past that have liked or haven't liked or commented. I didn't even know we were friends on Facebook because they had no interaction on any of my stuff. And then they would reach out and say, hey, I've been following you from for the past year. And I'm like, you've been following me? Like, where have you been? I haven't seen anything. People are really watching. So, consistency and time, because your following is going to grow, your affinity will grow. Just be patient with it. So to me, taking your social media, your storefront, and pairing that with that personal invite, which we're going to talk about, those are the things that together are going to really, really rock your business and help you build those relationships, help you help other people. You'll be able to pay it forward. So I hope that helps, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing your posts. And let us know if you have any questions, or send a screenshot every once in a while if you're not sure, to your upline coach for feedback. So good luck and enjoy the rest of the training.